was it OJ? Were you a big fan of OJ, or was it is Juice a family name? Like what?
So here's the thing.
Okay.
Always been a fat kid.
Okay.
So in grade school, or like third, fourth grade, I don't even know. This goes way back.
Okay.
Like third grade. So I would always bring like those, like the huge jugs of Gatorade to basketball practice. Like the 1 liter at least. If it's not a gallon, it's a slow day.
Right.
But so my coach just started calling me Juice because I like bring in these huge Gatorades and by the end of practice they're for sure gone, like no doubt. So that's where I got that, and it just stuck with me.
So your high school friends and everybody, they call you Juice?
Yeah, everybody from my hometown.
Yeah.
Everybody that knows me from social media, they all call me that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So you were known because you were well hydrated, basically.
Well hydrated. Electrolytes flowing through me consistently.
Right. And you're not from Dallas. You just moved to Dallas.
So yeah, I'm not even 2 months into Dallas yet.
Wow.
Super fresh.
Where are you from originally?
So I'm from Decatur, Illinois.
Okay.
Nobody's ever heard of it before, so
where's that?
You know it.
How far are you from Chicago?
So Chicago's like the northeast tip of Illinois. So I'm like I was from 3 hours south of Chicago, so it's central Illinois technically.
So do you have a Lou Malnati's and a Gino's East where you're from, or do you have to go to Chicago to get that?
No, I mean Chicago's like super Italian. If you go anywhere south of Chicago, it's just like not even the same. Like,
I got you.
Chicago's like its own entity.
Yeah.
Like, when like I've had people actually think that like Chicago is the state and Illinois is inside of Chicago.
Right.
Like it's like Chicago just owns Illinois. It just is what it is. But yeah, so I'm from like cornfields, like Iowa, basically.
Okay.
Just in
Oh,
a
so
different
you
spot.
are a country boy.
Technically, I went to a high school with like 400 people.
Aww.
So you fit right in Texas when you come here, right?
Yeah, does
Right,
it feel
right.
like home?
It is a lot hotter.
Oh,
than
yeah,
home,
yeah.
Oh, really?
But like
Sure.
I'll take it. Yeah, the people are cool, so it's pretty similar. Yeah.
Do you prefer the hot or cold?
I mean, I'm a big guy, so I'm like the shorts. Like in Illinois, like you get all the seasons.
Mhm.
So I was like shorts July through July, even though it's 30 degrees or 10 degrees or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, the heat sucks. I might lose weight, so there it is.
Oh, he said positive. I
You
am
know
a
what I'm saying?
positive person.
So what brought you to Dallas, the big city? Did you did you pack all your belongings, put it in a little knapsack,
Dude, basically.
hitchhike to Dallas?
Basically. So what happened was my buddy moved down here because he has a nonprofit called the 38 Challenge. It's for like athletes and veterans mental health awareness.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, so super cool. They're killing it. But he's from Chicago, my buddy. They moved to Dallas for the nonprofit. So they got like office space down here, stuff like that. But he was just like, dude, move down here. Like, let's just grind content. Let's get super serious about it because I was just super distracted in Illinois. Like, it is what it is. But yeah, so I just moved down here to kind of zone in and just like a fresh start, basically.
Shameless plug for your friend. What's his nonprofit?
38 Challenge.
All right, cool.
38 Challenge.
.org? You want me to look it up?
Dude, is that?
We only Instagram these days. Who has websites?
I'm such an asshole for not knowing the website. I think it's 38challenge.com.
38 Challenge. I'll fact check you here.
Yeah, please.
.com.
I'm so bogus for not knowing.
Yeah, the38challenge.com.
Yeah,
You're close.
the38challenge.com.
Yeah, you're not a bad friend.
Yeah.
No. Hey, you brought it up. That's something.
Right.
Thought that counts.
All right, so you were talking about you moved here to do the focus on content, creating content.
Yes.
So that started in Illinois or
Yes, it did.
Chicago.
Yeah. So Illinois, Chicago,
Right.
city, state. But yeah, so I got a following there. I was living in Bloomington, Illinois, actually. So that's where Illinois State University. That's their campus.
Okay.
So that's where I met everybody. Just started doing content, whatever, doing a little music too, and then it just kind of blew up. We didn't even take it serious, and then I started taking it more serious, but then got distracted. So that's why I moved down here. So we're zoned in.
For the people that really don't like know your brand or anything like that, what kind of music and like what do the skits evolve around?
So I mean, the skits are all like, dude, it's crazy because everybody like when they like I met a fan last night at the Stockyards, and they're always super cool, but they never expect me to be how I actually am, just because like I'm so consistent with the character in the skits. So it's like they're like, damn, I thought you were gonna be like way more like because I act like a dude, like a white dude who tries to be too ghetto, like
Post Malone.
the white dude that tries too hard. Not even because Post Malone just like has the image, but like he's pretty like.
You think that's who he is?
Yeah.
You really think that's who Post Malone is? You don't think that Post Malone behind closed doors with his homies is way different?
No.
Interesting.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah.
Right on, dude. That's great. That's awesome.
He said that's awesome. I love that for
Heck
you.
yeah, bro.
Heck yeah, man. That was so funny. But no, so the character I play is just like the dude that tries way too hard. Like I just posted a skit the other day or yesterday, and it was like the dude who works for like at a fast food place part time, but like at the same time is posting videos on social media like it's not like it's time to grind, like no days off.
Yeah.
Like blah blah blah, like that. Like just super corny, super over the top.
Do you feel like you did that because you were trying to like make a comment on like the bro culture?
I don't even know. Like I just make fun of everything. Like I'm just super satirical.
Oh, gotcha.
So literally that's what happened. Like I started just posting stuff like that because
did you have like a friend around you or like somebody on the internet that you were like, that guy?
Yes. I want to shout out my homie Jack Fritz because he
What up, Jack?
Jack Fritz, bro. He got me on that. He was like, because we would do that together. Like we just make fun of just over the top characters all the time. He's like, dude, you're hilarious. Why are you not doing content? So he really got me into it. Yeah.
Way to go, Jack. Good friend.
Yeah.
The great thing about the character, the one character, you do several, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you do? But it's that one character that is prominent on your page.
For sure.
Now that guy, we all know a guy like that, which makes it even funny.
Which, first of all, I don't even know a guy like that. So
You don't?
I don't.
I grew up with guys like that.
Okay, perfect. So
I went to school with guys like that. Yeah.
Like, I got it. I think I got it from other people making fun of guys like that. And I was just like, okay, there's got to be just a bunch of these guys.
So it's an impression of an impression.
Literally.
Essentially,
Which
yeah.
is crazy because everybody's like so accurate. Like so accurate, but like I've never even met the guy.
Well, the laugh that you do is so on point too. Yeah. After you say something and the laugh, it's so on point.
Why is it on point though? Why does it make sense? Because like I said, I've never
Because
met
that's how
that
they
guy.
are.
I just don't understand why that clicked in my brain when I've never met the guy. Like it just was meant to be.
Yeah, it was meant to be. You were born to play the role.
Thought of all
guess,
the
man.
douches in the world, and you were like, "This is what they sound."
Which sometimes I'm like, dude, people get a kick out of it. Cool. Like my passion is just making people laugh. I love it. But at the same time, sometimes I'm like, dude, is this what I want? Like, is this the character I want to blow up?
Is this what I want to be known for?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
But
tough
man,
sometimes, but
that's
at the same
like
time,
beautiful because you can transmute that energy into whatever
Yeah.
you want to. You just have to have like a good little strategy behind it.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So that's why that opened like all the lanes to my other skits.
Cool.
And so like, yeah. So
What's your favorite? Your personal favorite?
Shoot. I really like the frat stuff is hilarious to me.
Oh, okay.
I like I actually have a great time making those videos, like making fun of frat guys. Because coming from Illinois State, like the frats aren't that big, but they're extreme.
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
So it's like super bro, like super frat culture. And that's
Do you
why I
make
love
them
you.
with your other guy friends?
Yeah, so I did.
Oh,
that's the
gonna be
thing too.
fun.
I don't have anybody to make skits down here with, so it's been so
Bro,
long.
I will totally. I was in a sorority. I can bring fire.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect.
What do you like in Dallas so far? What's your favorite spot in Dallas?
Any food truck that serves Mexican food? Love them.
You know, you can go to a place where it's not a truck and they can serve Mexican food there, and it's even better, I think,
Really?
and cheaper. Let me
So-
give you some
Your favorite
suggestions.
spot.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, go crazy.
Mi Casina. It's cheap, right? It's fairly cheap, right?
Casino.
No, it's not.
It's not high end. It looks high end, but
It's
it's
like-
not really
it's
high
like-
end prices.
Above average. Yeah.
It's like when you look it up on Google, it's like the $2 signs.
It's a
instead of
$2 signs,
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's how
Well,
that's how I
it's just
judge it.
because it's the ambiance. Like
The
it's
ambiance.
it's just like all glass around it.
Okay.
Like we like to go there because we feel bougie, but we don't have to be too bougie. We can still like be chill.
Yeah, like you can get out of there with $50 and enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Gloria's is great. That I don't think they're technically Mexican. I think they're Salvadorian, but it's all the same.
Right.
They're great.
Revolver Taco is one of my favorites down in Deep Ellum, and the only reason I say that is shout out. I think he's not going to be working there anymore soon, but his name is Jeremiah, and there's another guy down
What
there.
did Jeremiah do?
Well,
He embezzled. It's a whole thing.
No. Jeremiah
He
is
sold
a
$60,000?
florist. So
Okay.
he's a gay florist. We love him.
So he took the flour from the tortillas and made
Yeah, and he was
started
like,
a new
I'm
business.
just gonna take it.
I'm gonna take
but
all the
there is
flour.
another guy that works down there named Tony. Tony will
Hey,
serve
Tony.
you a shot of Malort.
Yeah,
Tell him Creative
Dude.
Jewel sent you.
Shout out Chicago with the Malort.
yeah.
That's a Chicago thing.
Dude, that's why I love Chicago.
Yeah. So like, and at this bar in Bloomington, it's called Fiala Brothers. It's like a brewery. They do. Have you ever heard of Chicago Handshake?
No, what's that?
So it's a shot of Malort in an old style.
What's an old style?
Dude, what?
Is that like an old fashioned almost?
No, an old style is a beer. It's like a
Oh, I see.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
beer company from Chicago. Like they serve it like at Wrigley Field. Have you guys ever been to Wrigley
The
Field?
only time I've been
No.
to Wrigley Field is
I've been
one
outside.
time when
You
I
gotta
was
go.
drunkenly walking by it.
dude, you got to go to Wrigley Field one
I
time.
actually went to Chicago 2 years in a row for my birthday. I love Chicago.
I do
Yeah.
too. It's Dallas on steroids, is what I always say.
I think it's a cleaner New York.
It's great.
It is cleaner New York, yeah.
It's great to visit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't
Yeah.
live there. It's so expensive. Like Chicago's double the size of Dallas, I think. 3 times as expensive.
Yeah.
But Dallas will probably get there. There's so many people coming here.
Now, have you tried dating in Dallas yet?
No. So
You haven't
that's,
tried?
You can change the ratio. Apparently, the Dallas Observer just came out with an article saying that all the men in Dallas are like Andrew Tate trash men.
okay.
So,
So I
maybe-
might,
Well, you-
I
did
might
you
have my Superman cape on for these women out here.
I thought you said you graduated from Hustlers University. I thought that was your alma mater. When you came in, you were like wearing the
Yeah,
sweater
yeah.
and everything.
I was like, college.
Yeah,
It's Hustlers University.
Right.
Andrew Tate. I'm top G.
right.
Okay, so you see,
You got 2 Shopify stores going on now, a
Yeah,
drop
yeah,
shipping
yeah.
place. You're making
E-commerce.
$25 a year.
$25 a year.
Yeah.
you see a girl at the Fort Worth Stockyards. What's your pickup line?
Dude, here's the thing. I haven't been out. Like I've been out probably 3 or 4 times since
Okay.
I've been here, just because I've been so busy. But I've been trying to work on the southern vibe.
southern
like I'm not
charm.
southern. I'm so Decatur, Illinois. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not
That's
Dallas.
what makes you stand out.
Yeah.
So you gotta have a little line to like get the ladies
Working at
going.
it. I'm not a pickup line guy. I'm low key like a work it.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
you're like-
I
I'm
get that.
like confidently, hi, my name's Jaron. Let me shake your hand.
Aw.
And then
Actually, that's
I need
better.
to talk to you for
that's
like
way
20
better.
minutes.
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
doing that.
You know
Keep
what I
doing
mean?
that.
That's
Change the game.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
I'm a respect guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had alley oop this man. We were at the bar the other day, and I was like, dude,
You threw him
you're
a oop, though?
Yeah, I was like, he's a zaddy. I was like, come on, Michael. He had like 2 women hitting on him.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It's
but
the beard, bro. I need a beard.
Well,
It's the beard.
they don't know what nationality I am, so it's mysterious, right? And then they're like, he's wearing a cartoon shirt. How old is he? I'm just very ambiguous.
Right.
It's more of just trying to figure that out so they can tell their friends.
I will
Where are
say-
you from? What's your nationality?
It's Mexican. It's nothing
Oh,
fancy.
I was about to say like Lebanese or something.
Right.
exotic.
But every
But
time I
see-
go into like a gas station or Italian restaurant, they hook me up, and I don't
One
argue.
of us.
Yeah.
One of us.
Dude, yeah. Actually, though, this Texas sun is ridiculous. I might be Mexican fishing right now. I'm getting so burnt.
I got dark one time when I was in Spain for a month and a half. I looked like Donald Trump.
Yeah, the hair too.
Oh, no. Actually, no, I had a short haircut.
Oh,
at the
did
time.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, all blown in the wind.
I'll pull up a picture a little bit later.
Yeah, you should.
I will.
AI Donald Trump on it.
Hey, bro, that is hilarious.
Creator Jules. Creator Jules.
Bro, that impression is fire.
That's all I can do.
That was good.
Creator Jules.
That's it. That's all I
So
can
a
do.
million, so many people saying that Creator Jules is the greatest thing we've ever seen.
See, you do great. See, back in the day, so I've been doing Donald Trump impressions since like 2006,
You're
like, a long
fired.
time ago. And back then, nobody was doing it, right? There was like 2 people.
Right.
And so my impression stood out. Now everyone does a Donald Trump, and it's way better than mine. So I've had to like go back to the drawing board and try to figure it out, and it's not working. But the
What's
reason
your
why,
Joe Biden, though,
it's just stumbling around and stuttering.
falling on graduation
Yeah.
stages.
I mean, look, there's so many. I mean, look.
Yeah,
Bro, he just,
it's just like
horrible.
that. And then we had Jim Bob. It's almost like
Yeah.
it's almost because
I mean,
George,
come on.
George W. Bush is back here in the throat. It's like George W. Bush is like enact a terror on our country. And George W. Bush is up here, right? He's back. He's kind of more in the. He's kind of more back here. And then if you do Joe Biden's more same type of range, but he's more up front like this.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What
Yeah,
I
that
think
kind of
when I
stuff.
think of Joe Biden impression, it's like he sounds like he's almost like inhaling when he's talking.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like so dry. It sounds like. I don't
And
know.
Joe Biden has a new impression every year. It changes
Yeah.
slightly every year. Every
Yeah,
year
yeah.
he's in office. It's
Well, he's got dementia, so he's forgetting himself.
dude.
Damn,
fact
everybody
check.
got quiet. I
Fact
thought it
check
was
that.
funny.
It is funny. Dementia in office is unreal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a new
Unreal.
show we're
That's
selling
why-
to HBO Max. Actually,
Eleanor Roosevelt is my favorite president.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Interesting.
now the reason why I just had a quick question because I was thinking about this the other day, and the reason why I was bringing up dating in Dallas, for example, or you can date in Illinois or Chicago, whatever. But I want to know real quick. We don't have a whole lot of time. We're going to talk to Juice here. I want to go around and just see what's like your crazy turnoff. You're at the dinner with somebody, and they do this one thing that you know is ridiculous, right? You know that's a ridiculous turnoff, but it still is like I'm done. I'll go first. You guys ready?
Yeah.
So I was out with this chick, and I saw her write down something on a napkin, and I just happened to glance over and see her handwriting.
Oh, no.
Atrocious.
That's
It's like-
the turn off.
It's like she does the signs for the 100-acre wood or 1,000-acre wood or whatever on Winnie the Pooh.
God.
Like the letters were all backwards, and some were capped, some were lowercase. And I know it's ridiculous, but I'm like, oh, I'm done. Because you got to think about it. Because you got to think about it. Like, what if we were like on a vacation and we get ransom, like we get kidnapped? And we're tied up, and she gets a hand freed. I'm like, quick, write a note, put it in a bottle, throw it in that little ocean over there, and hopefully someone will find us and rescue us. And then she does, and someone thinks it's a joke because it looks like a 4-year-old.
They're gonna think she's the kidnapper.
Right, or maybe
looks like a ransom note.
Yeah, or what if things go well? We have a kid goes to school, needs to have a parental note for something.
Dude, this is insane.
He gives the parental note to the teacher. The teacher looks at it and says, you wrote this
yourself.
Yeah. The kid gets suspended, lives life on the street, drugs, crime, all because she has terrible handwriting. So I can't do that. And I know it's ridiculous, but I'm thinking of my future here.
I mean, I think you're reading into it a little bit. Maybe just get her a computer, tell her to only type.
I can't believe, dude.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna have a computer in your pocket every time, everywhere you go.
I mean, dude, think about the
right.
future. The school. I mean, it's just gonna be electronic anyway.
Right, that's true.
So the future, if you were thinking about your future, that's really not a problem.
Dude, handwriting as the turnout, that is crazy.
No,
I mean,
terrible handwriting.
It makes terrible.
Yeah.
It makes sense just in the moment, but I think I would be able to think about it and be like, okay, like.
Then she writes you a love letter, and you read it, and you're like, did a 4-year-old write that?
It's like she doesn't even care. It looks like
right. You don't care enough about me to take penmanship classes?
Oh my gosh.
Well,
I need my love letters to be like calligraphy.
Right. My dearest Michael.
Like?
Yeah.
My handwriting is great.
Is it calligraphy?
No. I don't need. I just need to be legible and the letters in the correct order, like facing the right way. I don't need the E turned around.
When I was a kid, my grandma Laquita, she always said,
"That's a great grandma name."
Grandma Laquita just makes sense.
R.I.P. Baby, love you.
Love you. I don't know you, but you're probably great.
She always was like, she would be like, stop bratting like the size of Texas. And I was like, but I'm big and so is my handwriting.
That's so funny. Yeah, I got the chicken scratch, so I'm not gonna.
Chicken scratch is okay. There's different levels, right? But if you're literally like, if you know on Winnie the Pooh, he goes outside and he has like Pooh Bear or whatever on the sign for his house, so he knows where he lives.
It's heartwarming, yeah.
Yeah, but the letters are all like upside down and backwards and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he is a child's toy,
right? A human adult woman shouldn't be writing like a child's toy.
That's fair. That's valid. Fair. I will say this though. Did you say, hey, your handwriting is
Yeah, I said, you know what?
So
Give me the. I said, I know you were going to pay for it. Let me do this.
Damn, she was going to pay for it, and you're still coming at her.
So you don't even want the waiter to see like the bill, like
yeah,
when she
I was
has
so
to sign
embarrassed.
It, be like, just let me sign it.
Yeah,
just
it's a bad reflection on me. Andrew Tate taught me better than that.
That's like
you don't know this. Me and Juice graduated the same class, Hustles University,
2020. Or what was that? 06. I've been top G for so long. I can't even remember.
I know you were the top. You were a topper G before me.
Just highest.
The highest G you could get. Yeah.
Okay,
peak G.
What is your one turn off then?
My turn off,
and it's got to be ridiculous. You can't be like it's not like they're rude to the waiter or they're just a bad person. It's got to be ridiculous.
What's something that's actually happened?
I just hate I don't know. As far as girls go,
or guys, I mean, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We are LGBTQ plus proud here.
Yeah.
Well, we have to be. It's June when it's corporate.
I think
I'm also bisexual, so that would make me feel better.
Only for June, though. We had to contractually make her bisexual for June only.
I think Ryan Gosling might be the only guy that's ever turned me on or off.
Yeah.
Why did he turn you off?
Barbie.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even think about that, but that's another one. Ryan Gosling canceled. That. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So my biggest turnoff, especially like girls who like always one up or have to feel like
no, I'm out.
Oh yeah, she's a one upper.
Like unbelievable. Like every conversation, every topic, it's like, oh yeah. Like I've been there so many times actually. Like,
How many times have you been there? 3. I've been there 4 times.
Like Cancun? Oh, you still go to Cancun?
Yeah.
Like we're in Ibiza now. Like, you know what I mean? Like that type of thing.
Well, I hate to break it to you. You're going to find a lot of girls in Dallas like that.
Dude, that's what I'm saying is like the money hungry is crazy here.
It is.
It really is.
Oh my God,
it's crazy.
Nobody does things just for the
and
joy
I'm broke,
of it.
so it's like, do you want to have fun or do you want to be miserable and rich for the rest of your life?
You just got to know
figure it out.
what part of town to go into. Like I had a friend that lived here for 5 years and always went to like the rich part of towns. And it's just like, I can never find a good guy or I can never find good friends. And I'm like, because you're going to the wrong parts of town.
It's like, yeah.
Well, your priorities are messed up.
That's what I was going to say. Look in the mirror, big dog.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I feel like, and I've had to learn this too, because early 20s in Dallas, I definitely like fell into that little money hungry.
Yeah,
trap.
1920s are rough.
Yeah, the 1920s.
1920s. What do they call the Roaring 20s?
Hello,
Roaring
my
20s.
darling.
It's crazy.
I'm a sunshine.
She had that big coat.
Roaring 20s was crazy.
leave me like this?
You had like the cigarette like holder, like the window.
like Cruella DeVille.
Yeah, Cruella DeVille. Yeah, exactly. With the mink on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
is.
love that actually.
I don't give a damn about you. Things like that. All
Scarlett,
dramatic.
I do give a damn.
Yeah.
That was great.
Thank you.
Oh, man, I'm the
Friends.
one-up friend.
I'm not gonna lie, you're right.
Yeah, you are for sure.
Okay, perfect.
She's went up to you 100 times. She's like, "Oh, your name's Juice. Well, my name's Orange Juice.
Creator
Yeah.
Jules.
Creator
Yes.
Juice.
Creator
I'm
juice.
Creator Juice.
I got that juicy juice.
What's the name of my new energy drink I'm starting? Creator Juice. But
Creator Juice.
we're-
Fire.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
That actually sounds fire.
It's great.
We're going to be buzzballs.
Yeah. We're going
It's
to
like the new Four Loco.
Yeah.
There's caffeine and alcohol.
We just
Right.
need the fourth loco. Where's Eric?
He's celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday, Eric. When we're
Happy
recording this,
birthday, buddy.
Eric's birthday.
Never met you, but I love you.
Yeah. He's a great guy. He's the best part of the show.
Love that.
I mean, oh, I didn't know you can hear me. Sorry. But no, you're fine. You're the second best part of the show. So what's your turn off? That's absolutely ridiculous. Which I don't think, by the way, Juice, I don't think yours is ridiculous. I think that's
It's
a
not
very
ridiculous,
valid.
super valid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you have to deal with that for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's bad.
for sure. Well, and I think also too, it's just because women are scared to be vulnerable with men because
sure.
like
For
here in Dallas we have $30,000 millionaires. I think it's great that you're like I'm broke, you know, like at
So
least you're
broke.
honest about
It is what it is, though.
A lot of men are just lying because that's what they think that women want, so that they can like get the woman, and then
Yeah.
the woman's like,
She's screwed.
you a fake ass man, you know. But also women are doing that too because like they're saying like this is what I want, but they're not saying it. They're just passive aggressively going to rich parts of town.
Yeah.
I guess my biggest thing is probably like I hate when a man thinks, okay, actually I have a great example. So I went to Double D's the other night. Double D's, great bar. We should all go. Double D.
I don't like the sound of it.
Okay, well.
I love the sound of it.
I know, right? It's like a 70s little bar. You would actually love it, Michael. Some people were playing Uno there. There was like anime on the walls. It was great. So shout out to Double D's and the GM, whose name I can't remember right now, but I love you.
Jeff, maybe? Or
Is
Is it like a regular owner name?
No, man. He's a cool dude. Like he's a
cool.
guy.
Not like a Chad. Maybe a Chaz?
Chaz is crazy.
It
Yeah.
would be more like Dante.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dante's really cool. That's
He
way
feels like
outside
a Dante.
I don't know if I'm
to
even
me.
allowed to place like
an
that.
Italian dude?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, they have a chain?
The reason I like
it a
him.
Vinny?
What?
A
Is it
Vinny?
a Vinny? Is it a Vinny or a
No, he's a
Poli
tall
or
black
Vinny or
man,
what?
and he has like a birthmark on his face that looks like a star. Like he's so cool.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
He's really cool.
Way
I
cooler
might
than
actually
me.
invite him on the show. He's
Yeah, you
really
should.
dope. Anywho, I was at the bar. What I cannot stand is when I have the confidence to go up to you and say, "Hey," you know, and like I give you. This is gonna sound so gross.
So you're picking a guy up right now.
Yes.
Is this-
So
is this
I go up to
fire?
you. I have the confidence. I say, "Hey, how are you?" You know, obviously I'm making a move. Like I want to get to know you, and like maybe I want you to buy me a drink. You know.
Valid.
Maybe.
Super valid.
Maybe that's a
Buy me a
secondary.
drink, please.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna accept a
The
drink if I
greatest
vibe
drinks.
with you.
The greatest of all time.
Well, I walk up to this guy and he's ridiculous. He has these 70-ass sunglasses on. He has this blue shirt with white Pegasuses all over it. And
Oh,
he's got
sounds
all
like he
these-
works here. Well, one of our guys.
Yeah, truth. I do have a type. I like weird ass men. Anyway, so
Super not weird.
he's got all these basic guys around him that you can tell all depend on him for the money, which was so funny to me because I was like,
Dude, that's a skit.
it is. So I walk up to him and I'm like, "Hey man, like what you doing? Like how you doing?" And it made me want to throw up because immediately he was like, "Hey baby," like just trying to like just trying to be machismo, man.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm like, dude, I came up to you just to like see if we would have some kind of like funny like
Little spark.
little spark something
Yeah.
something.
But he macho manned you
He macho man
when
me.
you came up to him.
And the worst part about it is that once his friends all saw that happening, they got jealous and immediately wanted to leave. And I was like, okay, so you have bad people around
Just
you,
worst
Yeah.
situation ever.
and you are not an authentic human being. I thought, oh man, you've got cool style. Like you're not scared to be yourself. Like maybe, like that's what I was thinking,
Sure.
you know, when I went up to him. But that's not what I got. Like what I got was, oh, I put this on so that people will notice me.
So your turnoff is people that present themselves differently than who they are.
yes,
Gotcha.
I hate it.
Yeah, but that's
hate
another
it.
valid
Ego,
point.
pride.
So am I the
Yeah.
only one with not a valid point?
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
if we
Yes.
dig
Okay.
deeper, it could be valid.
I told you I got as deep as I. What if
Dude,
we're kidnapped?
you got as deep as
That's
you.
not a. That's a scenario.
I'm always worried about getting kidnapped
Dude.
and how I'm going to get out of the situation.
Okay, so first of all,
It's insane, bro. It's like if they write it, they're not like that's insane.
I feel like
Some
it's
guy
like,
gets the bottle and he looks at the letter. He's like, some kid wrote this. It's a joke.
This is a prank.
Yeah.
Did you ever ask her maybe why her handwriting was so bad?
No, I would never ask that.
Did you ask her if she had her GED?
Now, that's a good question. That is a good follow-up question. I didn't
I
ask
mean,
that.
that's a fair question.
Yeah.
I think that is something you would ask.
Yeah, I would ask that.
Next time you see horrible handwriting, I challenge you to ask her if she has
I'm pretty
her
good at
GED.
weeding out horrible handwriting before I go to the first date. I slacked on this one. So, but I'm usually pretty good.
I think that's more than valid that you don't want to date women.
I'm thinking
that,
about our
like,
child. I'm thinking about our, potential ransom kidnap situation. I'm thinking about a lot of that's just the tip of the iceberg.
It's good to be prepared in
Yeah,
every
exactly.
situation. Every
Right.
I
scenario.
just feel like you're making a lot of assumptions. From
No, I'm
little
just preparing
things.
for the worst.
I mean,
preparing for the
At
worst.
the end
What
of the
about
day,
preparing for the best?
The best is good. If I prepare for the worst and the best happens, then I'm not disappointed.
Yeah.
disappointment sucks for sure.
Yeah, but I also feel like you're putting a lot of expectations on some chicken scratch writing.
It's not chicken scratch. It's worse than chicken scratch. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, Pooh Bear writing.
Yeah, Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear.
Some Christopher Robin writing
Or
over
with
there.
her damn toes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
toe handwriting.
Ew. Actually, that's a skill, though.
Yeah, for sure.
That is a skill. Now, if
Yeah.
that's the only way you can write because you can't move your
You're
arms
like,
or
I'm
hands,
interested, baby.
that's fine. No, that's fine. It's totally valid. But if you have perfectly working arms and hands and you still write like that, that's a problem.
I'll let
Did you
know
not use
when
the
I meet
paper
any amputees. I'll send them your way.
I'm not interested. Because again, what if I'm in a situation where they got to untie the rope?
Then
How
you're
are they
gonna
do
have
that?
to be a man and write the note
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
I can't. My hands are still tied up. That's what I'm saying. She gets
Why-
a hand free all of a sudden in this scenario.
If she's an amputee,
Oh, that's true.
she has nothing holding her back.
Yeah.
Now, that's a clip.
Then unless they have to like tie her feet.
Yeah, but she could still use her toes.
I don't
You know.
Sounds like in most case scenarios you're dying in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Just kind of how it happens.
That's
but-
what you get when you depend on other people. If I didn't
exactly.
depend on them, if I just, you can't trust anybody these days.
God,
now,
a huggy.
no, I have never seen your handwriting. In fact, you know what? We never had your handwriting tested before you were on the show.
handwriting.
I
off
have a PR
right
in
now.
journalism degree. I would like.
Okay, you
to
can type
think-
on a keyboard. Congratulations. Most people can. Can
Actually,
you write?
I can't with these nails.
Oh,
fun
okay. All right.
fact,
All right.
so-
That's
You got the
valid. That's
Cruella de
valid.
Vil, like nails on.
These are
Yeah.
my heartbreak nails.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. All right. So, Juice, what's next for you? Like, what are you planning to do? Like, obviously comedy is a big part of your life, and I get where you're coming from when you're like, why do you do this? If we were to sum it up, why do you do this? You just want to make people laugh.
Yeah.
For me, I get asked that question a lot over the years, and I say, well, I just want to make myself laugh, and if other people laugh too, that's great. But it's just something that you just have to do, right?
100%.
And so, what's the next evolutionary step for you?
That's a great question. That's kind of what I'm
Trying to figure
trying
out.
to figure out at the moment.
Do
Like,
you think stand up is a?
dude, I know there's like a lot of comedy clubs. Like the comedy scene in Dallas is pretty huge.
The
It is.
DCC is so much fun. I went
Yeah.
there on Mother's Day, and I was really sad on Mother's Day. Let's not talk about it. I love you, mommy, but also,
So let's break that down. Let's. I'm just kidding.
Let's get into that real quick.
Yeah.
So,
You can talk to my therapist, Joyce K. Shout out, Joyce K.
Now
Choice.
you. We'll get Dr. Phil out. Now you went to a comedy club
no way.
on Mother's Day, and no, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm all good. Wednesdays
Doesn't
they have
sound like
open
it,
mic
but,
nights.
The open mic on Wednesdays.
I talk to my therapist every Friday.
Okay. Yeah, no, there's several.
Shout out Joyce.
When I first started doing stand up, I did Backdoor Comedy, which is still around. It's all clean, so it teaches you how to tell jokes without having to go for the obvious, dirty punchline or whatever. So that's
Sure.
also, that's a great skill to have, especially as a comedian. And then, but there's also like Dallas Comedy Club. There's Hyenas, Addison Improv. A lot of open mics around town. So
Yeah.
do you see yourself doing that, or is it more just maybe move to YouTube to do more skit based stuff? Like what?
You also mentioned music.
Oh yeah, and music.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a lot of music back in Bloomington. Shout out Yodi, shout out Juno. Those
Juno
guys
and
are
Yodi, yeah.
super talented. Yeah, we had a crazy crew. We just didn't know how to market the music. But so I mean, that's what I'm working on down here too, is being able to market myself, like make my own, brand, like we were talking about. But,
Yeah.
What was the question?
Where do you go from here? What's next?
Yeah. So, like I said, the comedy club thing, I do want to try stand up. I think I'd be great at it. I don't write a lot. Like a lot of my skits, I just are in my head.
Right.
Like, I don't like write my content.
Yeah.
So I really want to try to just like walk into like an open mic and just like and just
Freeball
like
it.
crowd work. You know what I mean? And just talk about trending topics and like that. Like
That could work.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I really do want to like get more of a schedule and more of a foundation to where like I know where I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
But right now it's just like just make content. Now I'm trying to network a lot right now. So this is perfect.
Yeah,
Because,
dude. Hey,
yeah.
Wednesday nights, I will go with you. Open mic night at DCC.
Okay.
Because I want to also
What's
try
DCC?
Dallas Comedy Club.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Is it-
Over in Greenville or near Greenville, right?
No, it's Deep Ellum.
Yeah. Isn't
They
that
moved to
right
Deep Ellum?
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that right by Terry Black's?
I don't know what Terry Blacks
Yes,
is.
I
Dude.
believe you're right.
Terry Black's. I went there one time. Oh my gosh.
It's pretty good, right?
So
Yeah.
good, bro.
Barbecue.
Like
Dude, we
barbecue
should all
down
just
here.
go.
Yeah.
That's like an afternoon. That's
I
a
hate
Sunday.
Deep Ellum. I don't go to Deep Ellum, so you have to go with that
What do,
one.
you, what do you got against Deep Ellum?
I don't want to die.
So Michael
No, it
actually
was
just
cool.
doesn't like to leave his house.
When the sun's out, so good.
Yeah, you're right. When the sun's out, it's a lot safer. But when back in
no,
the day,
you might literally combust into flames. It's
That's
so
true.
hot here, dude. I can't.
no, I love the heat. I'm a big heat guy.
Yeah.
Miami. Shout out
Miami Heat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I want to know.
Yeah.
You're gonna hate me for asking this question, Jules, but because I was,
Lord.
she said you should say this more eloquently, but I'm just gonna come out and say it.
Okay.
So if somebody's listening to you, right, and they're obviously following you because they like your comedy and stuff, but there's in the back of their head they're like, I want to do what this guy's doing. Obviously, it's easy to talk about like, here's what you should do. You should be yourself, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. But let me ask you this: what should you not do if you were trying to pursue a comedy skit route on TikTok?
Dude, honestly, what I hate about TikTok is it's so much like quantity over quality.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, I try to avoid that as much as possible. Like I need to upload more, to be honest. Just because like anything can just hit and go crazy. So what I would advise is just like at first post as much as you can.
Doesn't matter what it is. Don't think about it too much, right?
Right, exactly. Post as much as you can. And just make sure like if you think it's a throwaway, just post it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way unless like you're saying some crazy shit in it and you're going to get canceled.
Right.
Don't post that. But like just post everything that you have. I think that's the biggest thing. Like I wasn't like comfortable with so many people like seeing my stuff at first.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I just didn't even know. But like now I just don't care.
Yeah.
Like, it's a skit. It's like I did in 2 takes and I'll just like, you know what? Screw it. Like 2 days or yesterday, the one I posted, literally 15 seconds, post it. I was getting in the car going to work, like in the parking garage, posted it. It's at like 500K right now.
I saw that video, by the way, and I love the comments on it because it's like the guy that you're doing. It's like he's talking about going to work, grinding. You know, people take their weekends off or whatever, but there's no time to stop grinding. That kind
You know
of
what I'm
thing.
saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm going to work.
Yeah.
Saturday, everybody hungover. I'm going to work. You know what I'm saying? But like,
And the comments are
Meanwhile, you're hungover in the studio
yeah, dude,
right now.
hung
Well,
over in the studio. But
the
like
comments-
we're working though. You know what I'm saying?
the
Fight through
comments are like, and this guy makes $600 every 2 weeks,
it. Bro, yeah, that's so funny. Like,
But it's so true. He works at like some car
Yeah.
auto installer,
Be
just
honest,
the
stereo
fake-
real
place.
stars are in the comment section.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. They do my job for me.
Oh, I know.
appreciate them.
Yeah,
I
it's
appreciate them.
Like you read some of those comments and some of those things, and you're like, wow, these guys are more creative than I am.
Literally.
They should be doing this
Literally.
stuff.
But that's the thing is like, people are like super creative and like they just don't think it's that easy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
They don't think it's just as it is really super easy to just make a video and post that. Like,
But here's
Yeah.
the thing that's hard is making money from the content because
Yeah,
you
like, I don't make any.
Yeah, exactly. And see, this is may I offer you a piece of advice?
yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
So one of the strategies that I've been thinking about lately, and we all know what Patreon is. Everybody know what Patreon is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Patriot Pete.
Yeah,
Peon.
exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out
Patriot Peon.
Patriot Pete for holding it down in the background.
Right.
Shout out Patriot Pete.
That's right.
Patriot Pete.
Patriot
Thank
Pete.
you. But Patreon, I have been experimenting a lot with this because I also want to make money from my content because I think that's every content creator's dreams.
Of course.
And usually you have to make like an ebook or some like stupid little thing.
Yeah.
But in reality, I've been thinking about, okay, well, what if I just became invisible on the internet?
Mhm.
And all I had was, and I've had to do a lot of work to build up to where you can type in Creator Jules and it goes to Google and you see like Patreon will pull up to the top. But
Fire.
once you can do that, once your name pops up on a Google search engine, I'm thinking about deleting all my socials, getting a little business card, and just going out in person and networking because people with personalities like us have so much more power in person that in 2 minutes, like somebody can fall in love with you. It's really that simple. And you
Yeah.
can just be sending them to your Patreon or your Google page. So you have the Google page credibility, and then the Patreon, they would be like, well, I definitely want to connect and talk more to this person. And the only way I can do that is to pay their Patreon.
Yeah, X dollars a month.
Yeah, you can do like full skits behind paywalls and stuff like that. Or,
Yep.
you know, well, Juice, give me your socials or give us your socials. Are you just on TikTok or Instagram or what is it?
Yeah, TikTok and IG. It's the
Okay.
main. It's the main. It's that's juice _ on TikTok and that's juice _ on Instagram.
No
Two of them-
website?
two of them things.
Juice.
You got a blog or anything?
Let's just no
blog,
I need
no.
to, dude.
We're
No
gonna get
Zing.
a
I need to level up.
Patreon. Yeah, we're gonna get you a Patreon.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Sounds good.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
all
We'll
y'all about to start paying for this.
Thank you. So, yeah.
He said, "Not gonna be broke no more,
Yeah, I
bitches."
swear to God, I don't know what y'all talking about. I
You
got
only,
money
play
now.
you only play the first 10 seconds of a 30-second skit on TikTok. You want to see the rest?
Just want to see
Yeah.
the rest.
You're
Go
gonna have to pay
link in my
$5.
bio for the Patreon.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we made a connection here. We can use you, and like I said, we were talking before the show about maybe having you come on a Patriot Pete.
For the Patriot
some of the crazy stuff we do, because it is hard for us to even find people to do bits with. You know,
Dude, we would kill it. We would
yeah.
kill
Oh, for sure. So I'm so excited to meet you. You're such a great guy.
Yeah, seriously, it's been an honor.
An honor.
Appreciate that. No,
Yeah.
you guys, this is amazing. Amazing experience. Love you guys.
And by the way, thank you for being our first guest. And you know, you don't have to deal with
That's
Eric.
exciting.
Yeah.
Oh
It was
no,
great.
we miss Eric.
See, yeah, I'm kind of sad I missed out on Eric.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
you'll have to come
Sounds
back.
like a great guy.
you'll have to do Patriot Pete to see Eric then.
I'll have to do Patriot
Yeah.
Pete.
Yeah, maybe you can come up with your own little character.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
two can skedaddle.
For sure. You Democrat Dennis.
There you go.
Oh my God, yes.
Republican
I'll come
Ron.
on as Pearl.
Yeah.
Pearl.